Hello everyone and welcome to MLB 26 Franchise Mode. We're in American Family Field. The White Sox looking to sweep the Brewers. They've already won the series. They're 2-0 against the Brewers. When's the last time they swept in a series? Well, they might do it to start off the year. They're trying to beat the Brewers tonight. They won the first game 5-3. They won the second game 5-0 for Milwaukee. The magic number seems to be 6 runs. Can they get it done? Well, pitching for the Brewers is Jacob Missorowski. Last year, 14 games started, a 5-3 record, 66 innings pitched, 4.36 ERA, 1.24 WHIP. The injuries affect people. Starting off the day, Chase Medroth. I think he's only gotten one hit. That's a ball. 1-0 to start the game. Acquired from Boston in 2024, I believe from the Garrett Crochet trade. Next pitch is low. 2-0. Try again here. Here's the pitch. Hits it, right field, a single. And the White Sox start off the game with a hit. Kyle Teal, top of the first. Runner on first. Ball one. Contreras doesn't like the call. Here's the pitch. And he just missed by a centimeter. So that's a wasted challenge this early in the game. 1-0. Hits it up the middle. Sending the runner to third. Runners on the corners. Colson Montgomery, top of the first. No outs. Runners on the corners. Looking to score the White Sox their first runner, and a swing and a miss at that pitch. 0-1. That one beneath the strike zone. Next pitch. Fouls it off. 0-2. We'll get the 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And did he go? Yes, he did. Strike him out. Huge out there. Brings up Andrew Benintendi. A double play would get him out of the inning. Ball one. 1-0. Last year he had a .240 average. Not starting this series off too well. Swing and a miss. 1-1. That one at the edge of the strike zone. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Top of the strike zone. 1-2. Here's the pitch. That one gets away. Send it up. White Sox lead 1-0. Wild pitch there. Advances the runner to second and scores the White Sox their first run of the game. 2-2 count, 1 out. And a foul ball left field off the slider. 2-2. Trying again. Missorowski. Here's the pitch. That's a ball. Full count. Sosa on deck. Here's the pitch. And fouls it off again. Staying alive for another full count here. Benintendi waiting. Missorowski with the pitch. And it's crushed! 3-0 White Sox! 406 feet on a no-doubter! This crowd been silenced on Benintendi's first home run of the year. They lead 3-0. A huge hit. Top of the first, Lenyn Sosa is up with 1 out here. First pitch. Hits it right field. That's a single for Sosa. Austin Hayes up next. Runner on first, 1 out. Pitch. Fouls off the 101-mile-per-hour fastball. You don't see many starters pitch like that, and there's a reason. Their arms give out if you throw like that a lot. That's a ball. Curveball got away. Austin Hayes been a big key factor in this series, especially in Game 1. He was huge. 1-1 count, 1 out. And right field, down the line. Head, runner on third, runner on second. 2 runners in scoring position. Fail to mention something. Brooks Baldwin is going to be hurt for the next 2 to 3 months. That's a strike, 0-1. And the batter after Vargas is the guy who's kind of switched up the lineup. Ball 1. That one misses just below the zone. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And swing and a miss at a fastball. 1-2. Looking for just the second out of the inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss. God, I'm swinging. So coming in is Luis Angel Acuna. He was traded from the Mets during that Freddie Peralta trade. He was supposed to be a good bench bat for us. Instead, he's coming in as a starter with Brooks Baldwin gone. Fouls it off on 0-2. He's going to play center field for the time being. We'll see how that turns out. The last game he played, he was 1 for 4. Swing and a miss. Finally, the Brewers are out of the first. Pitching for the White Sox is Sean Burke. Last year, 22 games started, 4-11 record, 134.1 innings pitched, a 4.22 ERA, and a 1.44 whip. Bottom of the first, 2 outs. William Contreras will get the Brewers their first hit of the game. We saw this in the first game of the series. This time, though, he gets a double to keep the inning alive. That's going to bring up the number 4 hitter. Incoming is Jackson Chourio. Fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Burke, the next pitch. That one fouls off. Strike 2. Looking for the K to get out of it. Got a swing and a miss. The first is over. Chase Meadoff. 1 for 1. Top of the second. 1 out. First pitch. That one not even close. 1-0. Got a single to start the game. That single ended up leading to a big inning. That one will fall for a single. Kyle Teal, top of the second. Runner on first, 1 out. Teal, 1 for 1. Pitch. There it goes. Past the first baseman. That's a single. Runners on first and second. Montgomery up. He struck out in his last at-bat, looking to deliver this time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That fastball blown past him. 0-1 count. Next pitch. Hits it. Oh, he just misses out on a huge hit. That one barely left to the third baseline. Last game, 1 for 5 with a single. The 0-2. That one's high. 1-2. Mizorowski, knowing he needs to perform better, you can see it on his face. That was not a good pitch. Next pitch. That one's low. 2-2. Went above the zone, now went below the zone. Next pitch. Montgomery waiting. Swing and a miss for the K. Andrew Benintendi, top of the second. 2 outs, runners on first and second. He's 1 for 1 on the day. First pitch. Hit. And the out to get him out of the top of the second. Bottom of the second, 1 out. Sal Frelick is up. Bunts it. Try to bunt for a hit. He'll do just that for a single. Jake Bowers, yet to get his first hit of the series. Trying to get it right here, 0-1. Ball. Not close, 1-1. Next pitch. Hit. And it falls. Frelick has a lot of speed. Gonna need to get this in quick. They're gonna send him. And he's there, 3-1 Milwaukee. Joey Ortiz is up. Swing and a miss at the slider. 0-1 count. Next pitch, fouled off, 0-2. Burke, the pitch. Swing and a miss at the slider. Struck him out. That's going to bring up David Hamilton. He had some big at-bats in the first game of the series. That's a strike, 1-1. Next pitch. That one hit. Left fielder after it. And he's there to end the second. Top of the third, Lennon Sosa, 1 for 1 on the day. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. That one is way too high. 1-0. A single in the first inning. And now trying to do just that again. Fouls off the curveball. 1-1. That one in the corner inside. Perfect pitch there. Next pitch. Fouls it off. 1-2. It's a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for the K. Jared Koenig coming into the game. Starter out early here. Top of the fourth, Derek Hill going to start off the White Sox. Derek Hill, a swing and a miss. He's 0 for 1. Right now, he is not delivering. 0-1 count after the swing and a miss there. Next pitch. Hill, swing and a miss, 0-2. Koenig looking for a quick out here. Pitch. He did not go. 1-2. Tries again. Pitch. Swing and a miss for the K. Chase Mydroth up next. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Top of the fourth, 1 out. That's a strike, 0-1. Right in the corner there. Last game, 0 for 4 with a walk. Already 2 for 2 on the day. Oh, and he was early on that circle changeup. Could have been a hit if he could have just held his bat long enough. 0-2 instead. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off again. 0-2. Koenig. Trying again. Hits it, and another single from Mydroth. Kyle Teal, top of the fourth. Runner on first, 1 out. Fouls off the curveball. A lefty-lefty matchup here. The 0-1 now. Teal, 2 for 2 on the day. Next pitch. Oh no, that one is way too inside to be swinging at Teal. Former first-round pick. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a cutter. Bottom of the fourth, Jackson Churio starts us off. Strike 1. Last game, he went 0 for 4. That one low, 1-1. In this game, he starts off 0 for 1. That's strike 2. It's a 1-2 count. Doesn't get it. 2-2. Just missed it. Got him there. That's a strikeout. Next up, Andrew Vaughn. That's a strike. 0-1. Next pitch. Hits it up the middle. That's a single for Andrew Vaughn. Jake Bowers, 1 for 1. Had that RBI in his last at-bat. Teal got away. And the runner gets the second on the wild pitch. Now the next pitch. That one up in the zone for strike 1. Next pitch. Won't get it. Missed it. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 here. Pitch. Swing and a miss to end the 4th. Brandon Sprout last year got traded from the Mets in the Freddie Peralta trade. Benintendi hit a home run. Now Austin Hayes hit a home run. Sorry about that, but in my defense, I wasn't expecting that. I certainly wasn't expecting 2 solo home runs. 2-0. We're really going to focus on Burke, especially with the score now. And it seems it's getting away from him. This at-bat not going too well. None of them were close. An easy walk. Yelich, 0 for 2. Strike 1 in there. 0-1. Next pitch is crushed. It's a 2-run game. Brewers make it 5-3. Christian Yelich's first home run of the season. And they bring it just a little closer. William Contreras is up. Ball 1. Next pitch. Almost hit him. 2-0. Try again. That one is hit. It will fall. They're trying to get him through one last inning. They need to get him through one last out, but it's just not happening. Jackson Churios. This inning could fall apart here. Ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2. 2-0. That's a ball. 3-0. No, God, walked him. Runners on first and second. Next up, Andrew Vaughn. Ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2. 2-0. That missed it. 3-0. That's a strike. 3-1. Next pitch. Hit left. That will end Burke's day. Allows 3 runs in 5 innings. A majority of this problems he had in the 5th inning. 6 hits allowed. Derek Hill walked. So now there's a runner on first for Chase Mydroth. 3 for 3 on the day. Oh, wow, that's a bad swing. That is a really bad swing. 0-1. Pitch. Strike. Hill swipes the bag. 0-2. Looking for his 4th hit of the day. That one's high. 1-2. Hall. Next pitch. Hits it. They're going to send Hill. That puts him on third. Kyle Teal looking for his first RBI of the year. 2 for 3 on the day. Swing and a miss at the fastball. 0-1. Try again. Pitch. That one not even close. 1-1. Okay. Hall the pitch. That one has the zone. 1-2. Hall looking for the K. That one away. 2-2. Couldn't get it there. Hall tries again. Hits it! And it will fall. 6-3 White Sox. Coming in the game is rookie Alexander Alberto. Up South Freelick. First pitch in for strike one. The 0-1 count. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Next pitch. And a swing and a miss. Jake Bowers is up. That's in, strike one. 0-1 count. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Doesn't get it. 1-2. Just missed it there. That one low. 2-2. Tries again. And a foul ball. Another 1-2 now. Alberto is fouled off. Here's the pitch. Got a swing and a miss. Miguel Vargas. 0 for 3 on the day. Top of the 7th. Sosa on first after a single. And 2 outs. First pitch not close. 1-0. Try again. Pitch. Almost hit him. 2-0. Try again. Swing and a miss at the circle change. That pitch might make the difference in this at-bat. Again, a swing and a miss. Both of them in the dirt. 2-2. Almost hit him again. Sosa should be in motion. Here's the pitch. Sosa going, swing and a miss. Top of the 8th, runner on first. Derek Hill's up. They send Acuna, and an easy swipe of the bag. Acuna got so much speed on his hands. Hits it, foul ball. Looking to take that safe situation away. The White Sox to get another, it's no longer a safe situation. Fouls it off, 1-2. We'll get another pitch. Ashby. Here's the pitch. Gets away! Acuna gets the third. Derek Hill. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Chase Mydroth trying to bring in the runner. He's 3 for 4 on the day. All it takes is a sac fly. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Here's the next pitch. Ashby. Fouls it off. 0-2. Here we go. Trying to get out of this inning. Hits it. Fumbled it. Still gets the out. No play there. So they're going to bring in another pitcher. It's going to be Angel Zerpa. It's up to Kyle Teal. He's 2 for 4. 2 outs. He needs a single to score the runner. Oh, what a snag for the out. Sir Anthony Dominguez in for the first time. 67 games last year. 4-4 record. 20 goals. 62.2 innings pitched. 3.16 ERA. 1.28 whip. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Andrew Vaughn fouls it off. 0-1 count. Next pitch. Strike 1 or strike 2. 0-2. Gets the K to end the 8th. Montgomery got a single. Up next, Andrew Benintendi. He's 2 for 4. First pitch. Hits it. Double. Play. Thanks to an error, Sosa on first. Austin Hayes, 3 for 4. First pitch is hit left. Foul ball. He is a triple shy of the cycle. 0-1 count. Pitch. That one in the dirt. 1-1. Here's the next pitch. Zerpa. That one almost got him. 2-1. Zerpa trying again. Pitch by him. And hits it. Single. Inning stays alive. That's going to bring up the 7-hitter, Miguel Vargas. Here's the pitch. Ball. 1-0. And honestly, that might have been a strike, but there's nothing the Brewers can do about it. They've been out of challenges for a while. Hits it, and they're out of the inning, but still a long task ahead of the Brewers if they want to win. Here comes Grant Taylor. Played one game this season. He ended up getting the save. That was in the opening day. Bottom of the ninth, he has another 3-run lead to work with. He did allow that runner from second to score on opening day. But that was an extra, so there's no runner right now. He got a swing and a miss. It's an 0-2. Taylor. No. Missed it 1-2. Try again. Swing and a miss. Out number 1. Jake Bowers is up. First pitch. Strike 1. Now the 0-1 count. Pitch by Taylor. Hits it up the middle for a single. Trying to get a rally started for the Brewers. Brings up Joey Ortiz. Hits it. Another single. Runners on first and second. Brings up the 9-hitter. David Hamilton. He's got a lot of speed. He would be the tying run. Strike 1. Close call. Nothing the Brewers can do about it. And got one. Won't get them both. Bryce Terang up. Now he's the tying run. Ball 1. Next pitch. Hits it. White Sox get the sweep to start off the year. How many people predicted that? I don't think anybody predicted the White Sox would win their opening series and sweep the Brewers. What a game! The White Sox start the season 3-0. Player of the game got to be Austin Hayes. Sean Burke the win, Mazeroski the loss, Taylor the save. With that, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.